In the case of infrared, the bright colors are the places where the warmer temperatures and the higher altitudes. And so that's why when you look, you can see the Great Red Spot is one of the brightest objects in infrared on the surface of Jupiter. Next is Saturn. And this image just came out a couple of weeks ago from when we're recording this episode. The atmosphere of Saturn contains molecules that absorb infrared radiation. And so it looks very dim and murky in this infrared view, but the rings are quite reflective and quite bright seen infrared. And then you can also see a bunch of the moons orbiting around Saturn. Next, we have Uranus. In the case of Uranus, we're able to see its rings face on. And the rings of Uranus are very different from the rings at Saturn. Unlike the rings of Saturn, which are made of ice, the rings of Uranus are made of dust. And with these observations, astronomers were able to work out that the rings are made of larger chunks that are up to about 20 meters across. You can also see several of the moons of Uranus in this image. We've really got to go back to Uranus. It's time for new images of this planet up close. And the last planet in this tour is Neptune. And once again, the rings of Neptune are quite dusty, and so they show up quite nicely in the image from JWST. And we haven't seen these rings since Voyager made its flyby in 1989. You can see features in the upper atmosphere of Neptune. You can see these storms and bands across the planet.